Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And I was afraid of the day whenever Wargaming is going to sell XM57 because this mother trucker is super powerful. And the day has come. Hear me out. This is one of the most powerful tier 8 tanks because of the sheer penetration and alpha damage. 270 in a tier 8 penetration, it's insanity, and 315 with a gold, you are shredding pretty much everything. So if you are clicking on the store, you can see the sale over there, right? XM is on sale. And this is the most important tank to talk about, right? The base price is 30 euros, and I mean, once again, it's video game, wealth is relative, right? For someone 30 euros is a lot, for someone 30 euros is not so much, but honestly speaking, from all of those tanks, pricing doesn't make any sense. How XM being powerhouse is worth 30 euros and the Z111 standard is worth 35 euros, it is beyond me. Because the tank levels are very, very different. But once again, you know, whatever that is, let's not overthink too much. You will see some games as playing with the best equipment. And I must admit, this tank is pretty good for missions whenever you need a certain amount of the damage, more than you have hit points, okay? I think it is very, very important thing to highlight. Also, before that, fellas, I want to highlight one thing. Amount of the drops on the September is absolutely insanity and absolutely crazy. You can access this yourself in the index page, but most important thing what I want to highlight, we have a campaign which is more unique than others. What do I mean by saying this? By checking other content creators, you are getting the same loot, right? So if you are maximizing yourself how much free stuff you are getting, you can get 3 X consumables and boosters from 11 internet beggars out there, right? So go tune in, check them out, say hi, and obviously farm the drops, right? It is very important thing, so you can check those folks out. And just to let you know where the XM goes, yeah, it is rated 5 stars in the index and it very much deserves it. And by the way, I broke the experience record with this tank as well on my account some time ago whenever it was released. So quite a tank, fellas. Okay, let's see what do we have. Before we are seeing what we are having, let's see the armor, okay? I almost forgot to show that. So frontally, this mother trucker can potentially be penetrated by the 250 millimeters of penetration here frontally, but usually you are peaking like this with it. So good luck penetrating this bastard whenever you can see only a bit of this whenever it's hold down, right? It is very important thing to highlight overall. That being said, okay, very first game, what do we have? By the way, it's very early morning for me and we are still continuing our journey. We had 8 streams whenever we streamed, probably 13 hours on average, maybe even more. My brain is adapting to the schedule and we are going ham. And the main reason why am I streaming like mother trucker, there is so much new content. I want to test some things out and we will soon start updating everything in the index page and whatnot. We will go very, very hard where the index upgrades goes. Also, if you would check out tier 11 field modifications at this point in time in the index, you can see that we suggested the certain routes, how to grind it and how to progress as well. It is very important thing to say, and hopefully it will help you quite a bit to choose the optimal route and not go some bad way, you know, hopefully. That being said, as you can see, first shot, a casual 600 alpha in the face. The guy cried, the guy complained, he said and there is nothing what he can do about this. I want to show you a magic of this tank. Do you see this board? I want to show you something dirty. I want to show you something dirty, fellas. Hopefully, I would be able to find a good angle, and I think I got it. I think I got it. Grille may punish me, but I am ready to take the risk. And it is a tier 8 tank, fellas. It is a tier 8 tank. Extremely powerful. Extremely good. And what this mother trucker can do is beyond belief. Now, there is no such a thing as scary tank for this vehicle. Doesn't really matter. You see the mouse, you laugh into the mouse face. You laugh into the mouse face because you just simply don't care. Oh, nice armor, mouse. Nice armor. How are you doing? Enjoying yourself? It's our pleasure and honor to entertain you. It is our pleasure and our honor to meet this tier 10 and to showcase that tanks are not equal for tanks. And yeah, that we don't really care, you know, tier 10, tier 8, tier 6, tier 7, who cares? We can penetrate everything if we are going to aim properly. That is the most important highlight, and that's the most important thing. Now, IS-7 should be peeking right about here, doesn't really matter. That wasn't a good aim from my side, so I can't complain about that, but that's okay. The moment this gentleman would shoot, I could push in front, but I think I don't really want to. I think I don't really want to go in front and push. Although we have our IS-7, maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Turtle punished us, that's okay, I don't mind to be punished. And now we are getting even more involved. Fellas. So, IS-7 is looking directly at us. He is considering about peeking. If he will peek, he will regret his life choices. That is for sure. We are feeling very fine. We are trying to show the wheelie for this gentleman, but he doesn't want to get involved. It's okay. I could do trades. I could peek sideways. I could hit him once, and after that it would be rest would be history, right? And I am truly considering to do that. I must admit I am considering to do that. But I'm waiting, maybe he would think, oh, maybe I could make some pressure. Here you go. Having a great time yet? I know you do. Yeah. Yeah, my man. You just been tier 8'd. Tier 8'd. And by saying tier 8'd, tier 8 ate you. You know what I mean? I believe I do not need to highlight how powerful is this tank, right? And I know that plenty of the people were waiting until this mother trucker will be on sale. And it is. And it is. Obviously, we need to keep in mind that Wargaming isn't a charity organization and they need to make money, right? And if someone was looking for a very powerful tank, you're looking at one in front of you. And this is a tier 8 matchmaking, fellas. This is a tier 8 matchmaking. We just tier 8'd the enemies. So, speaking about this mission is very... Let me get my thoughts together. This tank is good for missions, especially whenever there is a mission to do certain X amount of your hit points. Since you have only 1.3 thousand HP, you are capable of slapping literally everyone with that, right? So, until the new patch will come, because I think then the premium tanks may get buffed. Use the opportunity and have some fun trolling with this tank. And look into the amount of the credits that this mother trucker is bringing. 1,600 base experience, crazy. 5.8 thousand damage, pretty bloody crazy. And we have 207,000 profits. And I fired a lot of gold ammunition as well, which is nuts, fellas, if you would ask me. Which is nuts. What else did I want to do? To showcase the mission which can be very good with this tank. Have total damage cost and damage blocked by armor equal to or exceeding 5 times the hit point of your vehicle. This mission is perfect for this tank. Or this tank is perfect for that mission, I supposed to say. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, let's keep it up. We are just starting our journey. Let's go. Oh, would you look at this beauty, fellas. We are having a tier 10 matchmaking once again, which is quite sad, not gonna lie. But let's try to do the things properly once again. I can see that this matchmaking is very, very weird because there is no heavy tanks. And there is two Artas. Artas are hitting this tank very hard. That being said, I think this is going to be a significantly worse game than the previous one. But this is guesstimation, this is guessing. I am just afraid of the Artas. That's only one thing that I am afraid of. And rightfully so, fellas. Trust me, rightfully so. Okay. What do we want to do? We want to say hello for Mr. Starva. To that side, it's okay. Even though we missed, it doesn't bother us by the slightest. It doesn't bother us by the slightest, fellas. We are going for a blind shot right about here. That's okay. Our main mission is just to be annoying for the enemies, right? We don't want that much attention for ourselves, but if we are going to get some, we are going to be alright. What I am thinking to take this bush to see who is living around the corner, okay? I am quite curious who is living around the corner right there. Let's see. Not much what I can change about that. I have a feeling that pretty much the best bet for us is to go for a blind shots here. I said the truth. Mi scusi. Mi scusi. Okay. What are the options? Let's sit right there and let's wait until someone would get spotted here in the background. I think this is literally the best play. I don't really want to make a hardcore pressure. XM is going to be annoying. Ooh, would you look at that? We can clearly see 50 TP trying to go up. He should try to go up, right? And if this gentleman will, this is an easy penetration for us. If we are hitting our shot. Okay, that's fine. I'm not even spotted, by the way. I am not even spotted. I don't want to touch that grilla, by the way. Our team is performing very, very well. Our team is winning completely the other lane. So what that means for us? That means that we need to be very patient. Sometimes it happens, games like this can happen for pretty much any tank in the game. And I think the time has come to relocate and to try to eliminate the Mr. Panzernik. And after that make some pressure for a folks sitting here. I think that is the proper way to do the things. And now we will start spotting their sniper schnitzels that are sitting in the back here. I am kind of tempted to load high explosives, not gonna lie. I am tempted to load high explosive ammunition. Let's see. Esterva, how are you doing? We are taking our time to aim, and kaboom. Minus 600 in the face, plus on top of that assisting damage, thank you. And the fun fact is that he did not spot us even. That's great. Now we want to have a decent angle here, but we are going for more hit points. No, not really worth it. I was thinking what to do and how to approach the situation, which tank to slap first, but while I was thinking, there was no hit points to slap anymore. It's okay, not a big deal, not a bad situation. It's not my game. Mistakes were made, I needed to be a bit more aggressive. It's okay, happens. Oh, would you look at that, fellas. Actually 1,800 damage, so we hit someone with a blind shot. What is the gentleman that we hit with a blind shot? STRV, no, RHM. We hit RHM with a blind shot, that's great. So, in the end of the day, 3,000 combined, which is not very good score with this tank by any shape or any form, but hey, I'm not complaining. Speaking about more average game like this, if we can say so, right? Because let's get real, that is definitely average, right? Or even below that for this tank. We are still making 76,000 profits. 76,000 profits, absolutely ridiculous. One more game for a good measure, fellas. Let's go. Whew. Ruinberg standard battle. This is going to be disgusting. This is going to be disgusting, I can tell you that much. We're going to take the hold down position with a tank that can play hold down, and we will literally slap every and each heavy tank. Those heavy tanks will forget their names, and those heavy tanks will just simply... It's GG for them. It is straight up GG for them, fellas. Oi, 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 oi. So our goal is to take this side position right there and just beat the living crap out of every and each mother trucker playing around the corner. That's all I need for a full happiness. That's all I need for a full happiness, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am hoping that enemy team will have some heavy tanks playing here around the corner, okay? It's very important. But let's see. First things first, poor T10. It's okay, I was rushing with that shot. Not worried, not sad about it, I am feeling completely fine. Why I was rushing with that shot? I was afraid that he would move to the safe position, and clearly he did. Now, I am considering... Disgusting. I am considering to make a hardcore pressure. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Not worth it. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Because I could have taken one from the XM, and that would have been very, very bad. So it's just simply not a good idea for us to cross like this. Instead of doing that, we are going to make sure to play tiny touch more aggressive over there. That's what we need for a full happiness. We are loading high explosives, and we are trying to eliminate TS-54. That's what we are doing. Enemy Arta is obviously slapping us, which is not a bad deal, to be fair with you. He should have done that because I'm the priority target here. Just because purely of the power level of the tank. Right? We know exactly how we are going to approach them. You see this side? We are going to take this and we will say hello for the Tiger P. Now, we do not really care about the heavy sitting over there. It's just not our intention. All we want to do, we want to say hello for the Tiger P. And we can be very, very, very successful here. It's sad to lose some hit points, but, you know, I am looking at this as an investment for a greater good or for a better future, right? This is how am I looking at it. It's okay. Now, Sue is sitting here around the corner and he's not taking one for the team, which is, to be fair with you, crazy with it, for me. And hello. 100 is better than nothing. Now, we are going to go in front in a couple of seconds, and we are hoping that enemy Sue won't pay attention to us and won't punish us. That's all we care about. And if we can do this properly, if we can cross without taking one for the team, we can start playing against the folks who are playing here. Since they are not paying any attention whatsoever, we are just saying hello and we are punishing them. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I am going for the Mr. XM, although I know that it is a bit disgusting and it's a bit hard. It's okay. Man, I hate Arthas. It's fine. It is fine, I cannot change it. I need to keep making pressure. Enemy team just simply melted. I think I have made a mistake for not playing aggressively instantly. I think that could have been a mistake from my side. It happens. Whenever you are not playing with a tank in quite some time, mistakes can definitely happen like this. And I think this is more of the user error than anything else. I think this is more user error than anything else. Good 900 in the face. I loaded high explosive for him because I knew that I could have penetrated this mother trucker, right, which is a good thing. Hip hip hooray, and now we are making pressure. Only Arthas has hit points, so we are sitting in a way very, very badly where the score goes. But you know what? I don't really think that it is a bad thing to see how the games can go sometimes, right? What do I mean by saying this? What do I mean by saying this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Not every game will be ideal, not in every game you can be a champion, but truth to be told, let's get real, we were not even close for taking one for the team in any of those games. Even though this game Arthur reigned on us, even though whatever else, stars were not aligned, still 3 shots per game is 2,200 damage, which is straight up ridiculous. That being said, there is not many tanks that I would recommend to have in your repertoire or in your garage, but this is one of those, right? And trust me, for me, it's not hot, not cold, you are going to get the tank or not. I'm not getting money for that. I am just saying that I am just being honest which tank is good and which tank is bad. Most of the World of Tanks community is thinking that XM57 is kind of a bit of the bleh, you know, toxicity levels. Toxicity levels, that's what I'm talking about. And as a matter of fact, some people would say that it is better than Baza 176 as well, because you can pretty much outplay Baza 176 by overmatching the roof of the mother tracker, right? Anyways, session-wise, I was expecting a bit better, not gonna lie, but that's what we have. It's okay. Can't complain. Once again, pretty bad game, 69,000 profits, thank you very much. And overall session, where overall session goes, we played for 3,200 average and 400 assisting damage, which brings us to 3,700 combined, which is okay, can't complain, right? Do I recommend this tank? Absolutely yes. One of the better tanks out there, at least in my opinion. Anyways, hopefully that helped, hopefully you were entertained, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.